Hello, fellow graduates. Thank you for joining us along with your family, friends, and others who have supported you throughout your academic journey at Lakehead. I'm Abby, and I'm thrilled to be graduating this year with my Bachelor's of Education. While you wait for our program to begin, please gather your friends, family, and others who have supported you, whether they're in person or virtually, to help celebrate the day. Our program will begin shortly.
Hello everyone, my name is Harsh Khilani and today I am so very proud to be graduating with my Masters in Computer Science degree from Lakehead this year. To make the most of our special celebration, we want to hear from you. Share your experience with your fellow graduating students by tagging your social media messages with hashtag LakeheadGrad. Thanks again for tuning in and we will begin shortly.
Bonjour and welcome to our session today, Convocation 2021. And I want to thank everybody for coming here to show their support and their happiness for our graduates today. And as always, I thank the Creator. I'm going to say a prayer mixed for our students and staff and everybody that has come here. I say, Bonjour, Gitchimanatu, Miigwech, for all the children and people that have come here. Kanagaman nukam gigish nishomasak nakomasak minwabanojin washe abanojin. Miigwech Gitchimanatu for the day. We abanojin for the life that they have, the children, and how they grow up and to become adult students at an institution like this. Thank you, Creator, for the sunny day that we have and all the blessings that we have been given and our good life that we can live. So I ask a blessing on everybody to be good, travel safe, and do well. I know our graduates will do just that. So thank you for coming to LU and helping us to help you and be good. Miwe, miigwech, wawashna.
Welcome to Lakehead University's 56th session of Convocation. I have the distinct pleasure of being Chancellor of Lakehead University, and it is my great privilege to declare this convocation open.
Madam Chancellor, graduates, faculty, staff, friends, and supporters. Hello. My name is Dr. Sarita Verma. I'm the Dean President and CEO of the Northern Ontario School of Medicine here at Lakehead University. I would like to start by extending my appreciation to Elder Jerry Martin, who opened our ceremony with a blessing, and to recognize Madam Chancellor MacLeod for officially opening this event today. I would like to acknowledge that the original custodians of this land and to pay my respect to the elders, past, present, and future, for they hold the memories, the traditions, the culture, and the hopes of Indigenous people. I would also like to recognize that our Thunder Bay and Aurelia campuses are on the traditional lands of some of this country's Indigenous peoples. In Thunder Bay, we are on the traditional lands of the Fort William First Nation signatory to the Robinson Superior Treaty of 1850. I also acknowledge the history that many nations hold in this area and look forward to the respectful relations that we continue to have with First Nations, Métis, and Inuit in the spirit of reconciliation. To our graduates, I'd just like to say a few words. Congratulations, and welcome to the profession. Welcome to becoming a physician. This month, after 4 long, very arduous years, you have earned the right to celebrate. You have the privilege of putting the letters MD after your name. Becoming a physician is an incredible privilege, and you will experience the most amazing things during your career. As your dean, I'm very incredibly proud of you and wish you all the best as you enter your residency in the next stage of your journey. You entered this profession at a particularly challenging yet also amazing time. Never before has the practice of medicine meant so much, yet also been fraught with so much risk and peril. So if you're a bit anxious, you're right to feel that way. Have the confidence to know that you're amongst the best and the brightest physicians that our country has to offer, and that NOSM has equipped you with the tools to navigate through this uncertainty, this difficult time in a global pandemic with so much rapid change, but we also have equipped you to be a kind and compassionate physician. Many of you will be moving to new cities and to new medical schools to finish your residency training. Now that you've matched, and by the way, congratulations, this class has a 100% match rate, unprecedented in this country. that's amazingly fabulous. And it is a testament to your credibility and your pedigree as a physician from Nothern. But to be perfectly honest, some words of thought that I want to pass on to you. Be prepared to have your heart broken. Despite what you would do, people will die. Complications will occur, even to the most skilled and cautious. Yet at the same time, you will save lives. You will actually stamp out disease, and you will deliver babies, and you will have an impact on people's lives because you will encounter the most wonderful parts of medicine. The privilege is that people will confide in you. People will respect you and they will trust you. They will look to you for guidance, for your expertise as a physician, and they will appreciate you in ways you will never imagine. Modern science has now allowed us to do things that even 6 months ago we would never have contemplated. Would we even have thought that a vaccine would have been started, let alone 5 vaccines? You are at a turning point in history with virtual medicine, rapid technology, digitalized care, and personalized medicine that will transform and have a catalytic effect on the way that you will practice. With all these astounding advances, one thing will remain constant. You will be a human. You will have human feelings. You will need to balance out your own life with your work. And you will be taking care of other human beings, humans who are ill, who will depend on you to be their only lifeline. And it is that human effect that will give us all and keep you with empathy and a sense of reality. How will you keep fun in your life? Yes, fun. Don't forget to exercise your sense of humor. You are going to need it. Listen to Winston Churchill, who said, "You cannot deal with the most serious things in the world unless you also understand the most amusing." So embrace medicine, move on, make the most of it, make sure that you keep care of your own life-work balance, take care of yourself, but still make sure that you understand you are human, so be human. Congratulations to you all. I wish I could shake your hand in person, but we'll do this virtually for now, and stay in touch because as alumni, you are valued by us and we want to hear from you. It is now my pleasure to introduce our President and Vice Chancellor at Lakehead University, Dr. Moira McPherson, to bring a special greeting to all of our graduates today, followed by the rest of our program.
Graduates, as we come together today for this special virtual convocation ceremony, you should be so happy and proud of the hard work, thinking, and commitment that has brought you to this day. I wish we were able to share this celebration of your accomplishments together with your family and friends and with your Lakehead family on our campuses. While the pandemic has limited our ability to come together in person, it has not limited the significance of your exceptional achievements and the promise of future successes that stem from learning and living these past years as a Lakehead University student. You have accomplished so much here at Lakehead, and we are hopeful that your efforts going forward will make our world a better place. We are especially proud of how well you've adapted to the challenges we have all faced this past year and how you have demonstrated your resilience and spirit and ownership of your learning goals. Back in 2018, Paul Davidson, head of Universities Canada, stated, "The role of universities is to build resilient, persevering people who are fluent in cultural diversity." That resilience comes from learning to see opportunity in problems and to be determined to do the hard work to realize those opportunities. And this is ever more crucial when quick, superficial, disappointing fixes are presented at every turn. The theme for our most recent Lakehead report to the community was hope and resilience. The report opened with, "In times of adversity, hope is the thing that gives us strength. Lakehead University is a community where hope runs deep because our students, faculty, staff, and alumni are committed to looking beyond ourselves, to offering the best of ourselves. Our report featured stories and videos celebrating inspirational achievements by students like Fatima Ahmed, a 2020 Bachelor of Ed graduate. She's already taught elementary students at the schools in Nunavik, assisted in the fight against HIV in Botswana, and worked with women's development officers in the South Pacific, and served as the executive director helping youth in Nunavik. We celebrated community-engaged scholars like Canada Research Chair in Sustainable Food Systems, Dr. Charles Levko, who works closely with grassroots organizations like the Indigenous Food Circle to find solutions to create a more equitable food system. And our proud alumnus, the Honourable Patty Hajdu, Canada's Minister of Health and the Federal Member of Parliament for Thunder Bay Superior North, who's been at the forefront of Canada's response to the pandemic, leading a complex health response as a global pandemic turned our world and country upside down. Our world and plans are so different now from what was in place when you entered Lakehead University. However, our strategic priorities and specific hopes for you are still strong and fitting today. Lakehead's fundamental strategic priorities are focused on growing our excellence in teaching, learning, and research in a manner that's accessible to all. We believe that everyone from every region and country should be able to access the same opportunities for social and economic mobility. Our mission to be an innovative, comprehensive, innovative university, to think more deeply about what we do and why we do it has never been more important, and that we share and collaborate for the greater good. For the second year in a row, Lakehead University has been recognized as one of the top 100 universities around the world in the Times Higher Education Impact Rankings. The impact rankings are the only international performance tables that assess universities against the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. These interdependent goals address global challenges facing the world, including poverty, inequality, peace and justice, and reflect the grand global challenges Lakehead focuses on through its teaching, research, and partnerships. You, our newest class of university graduates, are even more well prepared to lead the lasting transformation our world needs now. While experiencing the tumult of this pandemic, we've become profoundly aware of how well we've adapted to learning from one another, to sharing resources and expertise, and to seeing ourselves as members of communities collaborating for the betterment of our shared social, economic, and physical well-being. We hope you have become more confident in how to use a wider range of technologies to help you connect and thrive in your chosen careers and professions with new levels of effectiveness, whether neighborhoods or hemispheres apart. To families and friends who have supported and encouraged our students through their personal triumphs and tribulations, we are so thankful for your efforts and hope you see this as your day of achievement too. I and many of my colleagues have also supported our own children, partners, and friends who have embarked upon this and completed this important journey. And we so deeply understand and sincerely applaud the personal, emotional, financial dedication that this journey inevitably requires. Congratulations to you, too. Graduates, this is a time of great change. As both a graduate of Lakehead University and a global citizen, you are poised to create a better future for yourself, for the communities you choose to impact, and for our world. All of us at Lakehead hope you will look on your time here in this spectacularly beautiful part of Canada and in our online communities as a positive, transforming experience, learning and living with amazing students, friends, staff, and faculty who've all done their best to make this day possible. Keep us in your hearts and your minds as you are exceptional 2021 graduates. Make our future brighter. We look forward to learning about your many successes. Thank you. All the best. Miigwech.
Welcome, Chancellor MacLeod, President and Vice Chancellor Dr. McPherson, Dr. Verma, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and of course, fellow graduates from the Northern Ontario School of Medicine West Campus class of 2021. I am truly honored to be representing such an incredible group of friends and colleagues this year. And when I was asked to deliver the valedictorian speech, I immediately thought that there must be a mistake, as there could have easily been 28 people representing this group. Your hard work, dedication, and commitment over the last 4 years has paid off. We are the only medical school in Canada to achieve a 100% match rate, and will be continuing our journey in areas such as family medicine, internal medicine, psychiatry, dermatology, pediatrics, radiation oncology, orthopedic surgery, and my personal unbiased favorite, urology. And so, congratulations to each and every one of you. I am so incredibly proud of this group, as I am sure your friends and families are as well. We have been working toward this moment since we opened that acceptance letter 4 years ago, perhaps even longer than that. 4 years ago, we came together, each with diverse backgrounds. Some coming home to the North after university or master's programs, some from careers such as nursing or physiotherapy, others from as far away as the Northwest Territories, Northern BC, and Nova Scotia. All of us with the goal of becoming a physician. As you begin your respective journeys into residency, I want you to always remember why you started this journey in the first place. For me, it was always the people. And the first aspect under this topic is, of course, the patients. It is something very unique to care for people in their most vulnerable moments. I think back to a patient during my 3rd year, an individual who was respected in the small community I was working in, dying from cancer. I was involved as a med student to perform a therapeutic procedure to help with their quality of life. Having formed a therapeutic relationship over the course of a few weeks, I discovered they enjoyed music, a hobby of mine as well. They mentioned in passing that it would be wonderful to hear me play the guitar, and on a whim, with the encouragement of my preceptor, I recorded a short song. When I showed the patient, emotion filled their face, and she later told us that we were the epitome of healers. But it was not the procedure she was referring to. She was referring to something that is so easily forgotten, and that is caring for the entire person in that hospital bed. This experience will always resonate with me and reinforce that we are in a position to make a difference in the lives of our patients each time they trust us to help. The other aspect of people in medicine is our colleagues. Residency will be a difficult journey. When times are tough, remember to lean on the people who perhaps understand better than anyone. In reflecting on this group, for example, my mind always drifts to a theme of camaraderie, friendship, and collegiality that develops on the wards, in the small group sessions, and in the backyards around bonfires. Think back to relying on your friend during our rural adventures in the North, barely able to write a soap progress note. Take this with you. Be a team player, check in on your colleagues, and know that each and every one of you will always have a seat around my fire. In closing, remember your time here, bring the lessons you have learned to your practice, and I hope to have the honor of working with each and every one of you again. Please keep in touch, and thank you for your attention here today. Congratulations.
I'm now delighted to host the conferring of degrees at this portion of the ceremony. Today, our graduates join us virtually from locations all over Canada and perhaps the world to celebrate their academic achievements. I have the honor to present the Doctor of Medicine graduates from the Northern Ontario School of Medicine West Campus. Before we begin, I would like to request that wherever you are, graduates, please stand and join all your fellow graduates in standing together. On the recommendation of the Senate of Lakehead University, I present the candidates who have fulfilled the academic requirements for degrees and diplomas and have complied with all the other requisites of the university. Madam Chancellor, will you admit these graduates?
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit you as graduates of Lakehead University.
You may now take your seat. Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the Northern Ontario School of Medicine, I have the honor to present the Doctor of Medicine graduates from Nothern. Cole James Anderson. Madeline Winona Angus. Kathleen Francis Armstrong. Jeffrey Aruda. Megan Holly Beals. Ananya Singh Baruar. Samantha Morgan Bruzizi. Sarah Cannell. Charlene Adele Carson. Catherine Chambers Bedard. Victoria Damoncos. Patrick John Maurice Donio. Carly Dudar. Kayla Edison. Gabrielle Erickson. David Wesley Fiddler. Cheyenne Ray Fournier. Lasha Gorecki. Rosalind Genevieve Graham. Barbara Gunka. Jennifer Patricia Ann Hamel. Jacqueline Marie Harvey. Miranda Lynn Henry. Dana Juliana Engves. Ghislaine Jolicoeur. Tegan Ray Coster. Chelsea Jocelyn Kubinek. Nathan Jean Samuel Kurluk. Sydney Kaylin Larson. Cale Edward Leeson. Rory Stephen Lepage. Alexa L'Esperance. Jose Danielle Natalie Mallette. Christine Elizabeth Miller. Jonathan David Nelipovitz. Ocean Ninadov. Lindsay Ann Ninaverta. Nicholas William Nucci. George William Payne. Madison Barbara Peterson Cowell. Caitlin P. Quinlan. Jonathan Michael Scully. Niharika Shahe. Alexis Faith Sharp. Jeremy David Patrick Strain. Yu Sun. Daniel Mario Tessolin. Allison Ruth Torwan. Sabrina Trigo. Madeline Leanne Trudeau. Alexandra Kim Valcourt. Nicole L. Valaket. Jonathan Wesley Van Duzen. Matthew Robert Louis Wainwright. Madam Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of all the graduates from the Northern Ontario School of Medicine. Congratulations, everyone.
Hello, class of 2021. I am doing this recording for you on Robinson Superior Treaty Territory from 1850, the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe. Congratulations on receiving your medical degrees. You are now esteemed members of a very honorable profession with very high standards to uphold. My name is Joni Kraft. I am a board member of the Alumni Association of Lakehead University and a proud 1970 graduate in honor science. I received my medical degree at the University of Toronto in 1976. I worked for 40 years as a family doctor at the Port Arthur Health Centre. I retired in 2017. It is my distinct pleasure to address you in your celebration today, to bring greetings on behalf of my fellow board members and our extended alumni family. I remember my graduation day with anticipation and excitement. But I was a little sad as I knew my time as a student at Lakehead University was ending. Like you, I became an alumnus and quickly realized that my time with Lakehead was far from over. I was joining a network of over 65,000 alumni living and working in over 103 countries all over the world. You are now a part of this extended family of amazing individuals. You are Lakehead for life, and I hope you continue to engage with us. But what does it mean to be Lakehead for life? It means being part of a family that engages, celebrates, and shares with our communities. We do this through a network of chapters, alumni ambassadors, regional activities, both in person and virtual, and the numerous varsity events. It also means that each of you will be receiving this revised alumni scarf and pin, which will be mailed to you. I encourage each of you to stay connected with Lakehead University and follow your fellow alumni through the website, social media, and the Journey magazine. Moving forward, your uniqueness will come from what you value, the path you follow, and the decisions you make. You have exemplified the very best of Lakehead University, the often unconventional and always exceptional. And as doctors, you are now entering the real world, where your decisions will affect people's lives, even life and death. A senior colleague once told me when I was starting my practice, Remember, Yoni, be mindful of the 3 A's: ability, affability, and availability. The most important being availability. Also, from my own experience, I would like to add the word humility. Always be willing to learn, especially from your mistakes. And the lessons learned will always be with you. Once again, on behalf of your fellow alumni, congratulations on crossing the finish line. Take a moment to enjoy your accomplishments. Good luck on your journey, and always remember that you are Lakehead for life.
I would like to offer my personal congratulations to each of the graduates on your achievement. I cannot begin to know the challenges that many of you have faced and overcome to get to this point. I do know that for all of you, the last year and a half have tested your commitment, your adaptability, and your resilience. I know too that the faculty and staff of Lakehead University have worked continuously to ensure that you are provided with opportunities to learn that are as accessible and supported as possible. I trust that despite the unusual challenges of your last semesters, you leave this university with an enthusiasm for learning that will last you for the rest of your lives. I cannot begin to foresee the challenges and the changes that you will encounter as you move forward from here. Your world is not the world I have lived and worked in. It will not be the world of your parents. It's the world of my grandchildren, and it is a world that you will help to shape. I do believe that as graduates, you share a willingness to set goals and work towards them. I am confident that you will be open to new ideas and new approaches. I ask that you stay aware and engaged participants in your new environments, and that you remember always that you can make a difference. I hereby declare this convocation closed.